Good morning. This is Director Marlon Green. Man, I'm exhausted. The reason why I'm broadcasting again is to give you a comprehensive and up-to-date trend that's going into America. I would recommend right now only certain white folks we can trust and be careful and about spies, and also we can't trust most of the white folks right now because they're desperate and they're living in shame, and they're just like a drowning person that will pull you down and you're trying to save them. And so I'm going through the process because I'm a victim of electronic fraud. And under Texas state law, if you're in another state and you hack into another account without permission, or if you use letter correspondence, or if you use electronic correspondence, that's mail fraud. And also, I've been having a member of Fort Bragg Federal Credit Union at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Danny Yates is the second in command of Fort Bragg Federal Credit Union. Kerry Gerzov and Annette Ward work for Danny Yates. Kerry Gerzov and Annette Ward went on vacation with transactions pending. What the banks are doing today is they put these dummy and ghost accounts offshore, and they send these overdraft fees into these accounts, and they accrue interest, and they don't like to let the money go when they're supposed to. Most wealthy Americans could afford to do that, and that takes money out of the system, which is another problem. We're not going to fix anything like that. But what the reason why I'm doing this video is because I'm going to show you the repetitive abuses that happens in the legal system and why they always get away with it. I have 3 claims for the insurance. It seems as though the same people own everything or all the insurance, and you just go round and round, and they all tell minorities they not getting paid. Well, the judges shouldn't get paid if they don't do their job. The cops shouldn't get paid to do their job. The court officials shouldn't get paid if they don't do their job. And right now, there's a lot of people not doing their job. Judge Joe Holland made the fact that a vain fact that me and Danny Yates had a personal relationship. And that's bullshit, because we had a business relationship. If I contacted Danny Yates through electronic mail, phone call, email, we have a account at the bank that he works at, and he's responsible for customer service. We have a business relationship. The judge gonna make emphasize a friendly relationship. We don't have to have a friendly relationship to have a business relationship. So I have a problem with Judge Holland. He's very dishonest. Also, there's nothing but white folks work in the whole court. No black folks work in the whole court, so we automatically lose in there. But that's typical as America. Don't believe this. We support veteran shit because we're the main ones that fight, and they're the main ones that take away our benefits to try to make us die quicker. There's a lot of broken promises. The Democrats and everybody else, they'll try to say, oh, well, you're rude and we don't like your language. Well, your offensive body movement and your offensive gestures and your offensive actions, such as taking people money without their position, knowing that all of the white folks that's in court are not going to favor him, even with all the evidence. And the reason why white folks are devils and they living in shame, and they know this, is because in the book of Enoch, the angels were white. And Noah had a son that was white, and he said they was the same color. Everywhere y'all white folks go, in particular Jews and Muslims, y'all break up stuff and you leave things worse than what it was, and you're really racist. You and the Arabs are very alike. The white man and the black woman are most destructive creatures that ever walked on the straight face of the earth. Asia has never done us anything. We come from Africa. Russia has never done us anything. America is a massacre murdering machine. They murder everything from babies to court cases. Even if you do, we can't let these white folks rip us off. They're very desperate. They're willing to blame us. And even with the court's paperwork clearly shows who's at fault, they're not going to honor any of their own documents. And that's why us Latinos and Spanish, that's cool with the blacks, we should start talking in code and Spanglish to where they don't know our economics, because they are going to use it against us. They have not made accountability to Israel or any of the terrorist organizations in particular that we have particular interest against. They have not officially engaged them, so we can't trust anything. Don't trust these consumer reporting black chicks, because all that is another front. They make us veterans fight twice as hard for half as much. And I'm going to show you the documents that go with it. I'm going to make a phone call now to the police department because someone had hacked me, and I have to make an official complaint now to get it in the right court. Now, they say it's lack of jurisdiction at Judge Holland's court, but that's nonsense, because the transactions took place across state lines electronically, and they have sent correspondence. So the next thing I have to do to fix this problem is to call the police department, make official complaint, and transfer the case number from precinct 1 to the police department, and the police department will forward it to the district attorney's office. So I'm showing you this step by step, because really this is a very, very tiresome, abusive process. And white folks would have got their money by now. Most women would have got their money by now. If you're a Latino male, if you're an African male, if you Mexican or anything besides white, you're not going to get it unless you're a superstar. I found out State Farm and a lot of these agencies have very bad reviews, and a lot of these reviews come in between the times that you transact, so you're not going to be checking their reviews every day. You might have shitty service, and then you might check the review, and then you can leave the service. But yeah, so the judge, even though this was at a hearing, I struck down their attorneys' pleadings, because they have not answered the evidence of discovery, which would determine jurisdiction. Judge Holland didn't do that. First precinct, we cannot trust these white folks, and as long as they're like that, we cannot ask Asia to help America on anything until they clean up their backyard first. So now let me start with this phone call. Hold on for a second.
You have reached the Denton Police Department non-emergency number. If this is an emergency, your call is important to us. Please hold for the next available.
I do a lot of profit in this area of town, so that's why you hear the same police department, because this is my area of responsibility. And we'll just see what comes on after this. Yeah, who am I speaking to?
Vanessa Jenkins.
Hi, Ms. Jenkins. My name is Director Marlon Green, or Marlon Green. I want to make a criminal complaint, and I need a case number to do that, please.
1 second, sir. talking about?
Bank fraud and wire fraud and racketeering.
Bank fraud, wire fraud, and racketeering. So I guess the report. Okay, well, explain exactly what's going on, sir.
Yeah, I just basically gonna make a complaint. I need a call number, and all you all have to do is forward this to the district attorney's office, and this call may be recorded for quality assurance. So please do the best that you all can. And I'm really gonna make it simple. I'm a community activist, so please take me seriously. I just want to make a criminal complaint against a certain individual for hacking into my account using wire fraud and depleting my account. And so I need to make an account because I just found out proof of it, and I have a case number that you can refer to, and I want this immediately transferred to the district attorney. So this is how it's going to go. Most of the work has already been done. Most of the complaints have already been made except for you all. So I have a case number that is going to be transferred that you need to take down to the criminal court. I mean, not the criminal court, not the criminal court. Excuse me, not the criminal court. I'm sorry. Forward it to the district attorney's office. So first, let me get the call.
1 second, please, sir. I need you to slow down a minute, okay?
All right.
Slow down. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to transfer you to someone. 1 second.
Thank you.
This is Sonia. May I help you?
Yes, good morning, Miss Sonia. My name is Marlon Green. I want to make a criminal complaint for bank fraud and wire fraud. So I just want to make sure that I get a case number and you all can forward this to the district attorney's office, and that'll be it. Yeah, so give me the case number, and I'm gonna give you the file number, and then that'll be all that I need.
You want the case number for the case you've already made?
No, for the call number right now. The call number. I'm sorry.
Okay, because you've already talked to officers and they've told you that you don't have a case.
No. They transferred me to you to help me. I need what I'm doing is you all are going to forward this file to the district attorney's office. But first, I need the call number for this particular complaint.
What's the phone number? What's the address of the
2411 South.
the heck? What is her name? Alright, you've already been told that this is not a criminal complaint.
No. This one is. This is a new one. This is a new one. So let's get it together. And this is being recorded for quality assurance. So every mistake you make is being recorded.
It's being recorded. It's being recorded on my end as well.
Yeah, so basically, let's go over it again. This is not an old case. This is a new case. This is a new case involving bank and wire fraud. And I need the call number from this particular call, and that's it. And then after I get the call number, I'm going to give you a file number to forward to the district attorney's office. Look, all you got to do is let the district attorney do it because they hacked into my account and took my money. They broke into my account using bank and wire fraud. Let me look. Give me the case number. Give me the case number so I can just forward it to have this done by the district attorney. All you need to know. Don't get any off the subject. All you need to know is I'm making a criminal complaint now. This is not a previous.
I have to put some information into this call for service so that the
Okay.
officer can know what he's making a report on.
Okay.
I'm not going to make a report for you. I'm not a police officer. I'm not going to be able to give you that case number that you're asking for. So what I need is I need to know how the bank frauded you so that I can put a call for service in and have a police officer call you back.
Oh, okay. Now, let me explain myself. I like how you retracted and explained that, because now we see eye to eye. My problem is community activists and a lot of cops, they don't see eye to eye. And so what I'm telling you all is this is not an old case. This is a brand new case that I'm complaining with today. And so I'm going to give you my address all over again. And then when the officer calls me, tell him he doesn't really even need to come, because all of the transactions was done electronically and illegally. So he really can't do anything. So
What did the bank do electronically to your account?
they took $909 fraudulently that I didn't owe. I paid my loan off, and they didn't give me credit for my loan and turned me into the credit agency because I made a complaint. So I'm making a criminal complaint because they owe me $2,100 that they took from me. They took my loan money and they didn't post it on my account. And then not only did they post it on my account, they sent me to the collection agency as owing $1,200, and I filed a lawsuit to challenge that in court. So what I need you all to do is I need you to give me a case number.
Which bank is it?
It's an out-of-state bank. All of the details. Look, don't ask me anything else. I'm a lawyer. Don't ask me anything else, because everything y'all say can be used against me or the other person. So all you got to do is take my address down and let that officer call me. And once we get that going, then he'll get the file number so he can forward it to the district attorney's office. Don't ask me no more questions you don't have to ask.
What's your address?
It's
I'll have an officer call you.
all right. Thanks a lot for being so professional.
Bye-bye.
All right.